Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In this video, we are going to learn about Salaat al Janaza. Keep in your mind that there are two things which are fard in Namaz Janaza. If you are not going to do these two things, your Namaz Janaza will be invalid. Number one is standing, Qiyam. If you are able to stand and you don't have any reason to sit down, so you must stand and pray Salatul Janaza. Number two is to say takbirat, to say Allahu Akbar. You have to utter the words Allahu Akbar. You can't just think in your mind. So these two things are fard in janaza. If you are not going to do it, your namaz janaza will be void. Now we are going to teach you how to pray Salatul Janaza. So first of all, you have to make intention. And intention is to keep something in your mind. If you uttering these words, that's good, that's better. But in case you don't want to say these words, you can just think these things in your mind or in your heart, and that is okay. The intention of Namaz Janaza is that I have made intention to perform Salatul Janaza, Fard Kifaya. Praise for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Durood for Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Dua for the deceased, facing Holy Kaaba and following this Imam. This is the intention. If you can't keep all these words in your mind, when you come to Namaz Janaza, at least it should be in your mind that you are going to pray 4 takbeers of Namaz Janaza. Afterwards, you have to follow Imam. And Imam will say, first of all, Allahu Akbar. So you need to raise your hand and say Allahu Akbar. After that, Imam and you both will fold your hands below the navel. Once you will fold your hands below the navel, after that, you're not going to open them until you finish the Salatul Janaza. After first takbir, after saying first time Allahu Akbar, when you will raise your hands up to your ears, you have to read Thana, which is Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa tabaraka ismuka wa ta'ala jadduka wa jalla thana'uka wa la ilaha ghayruk. So only one word is extra, which is Jalla thana'uka. So this word is extra. Normally in namaz you don't read this word. So after this reading Thana, then Imam will say second time, Allahu Akbar. So as I told you that it is fard to say takbir. So all the muqtadis, all the people who are following the Imam, they also have to say Allahu Akbar. But you will say quietly, not too loud. Quietly means that you should hear, not everyone. And after the second Allahu Akbar, you have to read Durood Ibrahimi. The Durood Sharif that you read in namaz, you have to read it. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. After reading Durood Pak, Imam will say third time Allahu Akbar. So you have to say Allahu Akbar as well. But make sure that you're not going to raise your hands up to your ears. After the third takbir, if the person is adult means if there is any person who is 15 years old or over, then you have to read the dua for the adults. And if the person is less than 15, then you have to read the dua for the children. If that is a male child, you will read dua for male child, and if that is a female child, you have to read dua for the female child. If the person is male and adult, you have to read the dua, Allahumma gfir li hayyina wa mayyitina wa shahidina wa ghaibina wa saghirina wa kabirina wa dhakarina wa unthana. Allahumma man ahyaytahu minna fa ahyihi ala al-Islam wa man tawaffaytahu minna fatawaffahu ala al-Iman. And if that person is a child less than 15 years old, or that is a child, then you have to read dua for the child. For the male, dua is Allahumma ja'alhu lana faratan waj'alhu lana ajran wa zukhra waj'alhu lana shafi'an wa mushaffa'a. And if that is a little girl who is not adult, then you have to change the who with ha. Like Allahumma ja'alha lana faratan waj'alha lana ajran wa zukhra waj'alha lana shafi'atan wa mushaffa'a. Shafi'atan wa mushaffa'a. So you have to change a little bit this dua, and you can find these duas in all prayer books, duas books. You can find Salaat al Janaza. Now here Imam will say fourth time Allahu Akbar. When Imam will say Allahu Akbar fourth time, after that you will follow the Imam, you will say Allahu Akbar, and after that you have to open your hands. After fourth takbir, you will open your hands, you will leave them on your sides. Both of your hands should go on the sides. And then Imam will say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So your hands should be open and you will follow the Imam Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And then Imam will say again Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So you have to say second salam. Here your namaz-e-janaza is finished. Jazakumullahu khaira.